So today we're starting a new project in Fort Edward, New York. It's going to be a 10 by 14 pond with a 10-foot stream. This has been a customer of ours for years. His name is Ed, and this is his third pond. So what are you thinking, Ed?
So for me, again, crazy hobby. As you can tell from panning out, this is my third pond that I'm getting. Really love the atmosphere it creates. Our family loves being in the backyard for the summertime and fall. And deckers, they do such outstanding work. I wouldn't use anybody else. At the end of the day, it creates such an environment for the backyard. But overall, I'm looking forward to this third one. And in the pond industry, they say good, better, best. And I'm hoping this one turns out to be the best.
It will be.
So we've got the pond marked out now, and we've got our machine back here. Right now, Blake and Jason are setting up the laser. Jason's giving this a little teaching moment to Blake to show Blake why we use the laser and how we're gonna use it to measure out the depths of our pond. So we've got our pond digged out and shaped, and we ran into this sprinkler line that runs right through the pond. It's a very common thing that happens. So what we've got going on right now is Blake is digging a trench all the way around the pond. So we are going to reroute the sprinkler line so that way we can run the sprinklers as soon as tonight if we want to. So right now, Kyle and I are getting ready to set up the plumbing out of the back of the skimmer, and we have run our 2-inch PVC flex pipe. We only went halfway because we still have a stream to build. So we're gonna show you how we get this plumbing installed the correct and proper way. So the first thing you gotta do is make sure that the ends of your PVC flex are clean and that the inside of your fittings are clean. So our PVC flex pipe is all cleaned off at the ends. So the next step to do is add a little bit of purple primer and then some red hot blue glue. So the purpose of using this purple primer is to help the glue adhere to the PVC flex pipe and the fitting much quicker, much easier, and it makes the bond stronger. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna use that purple primer, you're gonna get it all over the tip of your PVC flex and the inside of the fitting at the back of your skimmer. So now that our PVC flex and the fitting have been primed, we're gonna add our PVC red hot blue glue to the tip of the PVC flex, and then we're gonna add it to the inside of the fitting as well. So once that's all glued up, you're gonna stick that PVC pipe right into the fitting and hold it firm. So you're gonna wanna hold this for about 30 seconds until the glue gets nice and strong and locks it up for you. All right, everybody, so that is how you hook up the plumbing to the back of your skimmer.
So today we're hooking up an Aquascape 5 to 9,000 adjustable flow pump into a 1000 skimmer. When installing this, we always want to hook up this part of the check valve first. We get it threaded in and make sure this nut is facing the right way on the check valve. And then we want to get that slid over. And I always like to put the pump kind of perpendicular to the front of the skimmer. It doesn't particularly have to be in this particular application. It could be the other way, but I'm so used to doing this because if you were to use this skimmer with 2 pumps, you have no choice but to run it that way. There's gaskets on this. Whenever you have a gasket, you never want to use Teflon or silicone. The gasket is what seals. So that's installed. We're going to put our filter pad in around it. They've got it pre-cut. They really think ahead on that. That fits around there perfect. And then our basket comes in, hooks on these 2 tabs on the top. This has an adjustable door. At this point, you want to lift this tab and open that door. Also, you have the flow, water can come in here. This will lock for like closing purposes, or when you want to empty this basket, you can lock that tab so no debris comes in or no water comes in when you're emptying this basket. This time of year, you'll be emptying this basket when these leaves start falling quite often. So it's a good feature to have on the skimmer. So what'll happen if you don't clean out this basket regularly and debris gets in here? Water will not be able to flow through fast enough and the pump will start to starve for water and you'll hear it sucking.
And you're gonna hear that gargling noise, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that's it.
Awesome. Thanks, Jay.
You're welcome. So now I'm hooking up our low voltage lighting we have in the pond. Right now we've got 2 3-watt lights, 1 1-watt up light, and 1-watt spotlight that we're hooking up. Right now I'm hooking these into the connections, which is a 5-outlet extension, and this will power the lights via the transformer. So I'll show you how we hook these in. So they got 2 little prongs here on this light.
Okay.
Over here we have 2 female ends in here, and they will slide in to place.
Nice.
And then this nut or cap comes on and tightens that in and holds it right in place.
And now that weatherproofs it, right?
It sure does.
Cool.
All right, and here at Decker's Pondscapes, we install blue zip ties on all our lights or anything with a warranty. Blue is our color
For this year.
for this year. This lets us know in 2022 that this light was installed.
And then next year, as we install new products and that warranty changes, we'll install different colored zip ties.
You got it.
Cool. Now behind the scenes, what you guys didn't see was happening, just to make life simple, is Jay ran all of these lines out to the direction that he was going. And when we put these in, we made sure that all of the lines came out in the same direction, just to make things easier on ourselves. If you can do that, that's always a good thing to take into account. And remember, never point lights at your viewing area.
Okay, right now we are overlapping our streamliner that's going to go down into the pond, and the pond liner actually comes back up, and there's actually a 4-inch difference in grade between where the water level is going to be and this stream height over here. One of the things we want to make sure that we're doing is, because my back is towards the patio, we want to make sure that this waterfall right here that we're building is almost like dead on facing where they're going to be in their sitting area, so then that way you're getting the full impact out of that waterfall.
This is Jason from Decker's Pondscapes out in Fort Edward, New York. This is the final day of this pond build. We finished this 11 by 19 pond. It originally started out as 11 by 14, 10 by 14 pond. The customer wanted to go a little bigger, so we did. We extended it in this area. Originally it was going to be ending up in here. We extended it, brought it around the corner here, made it real interactive with their pond and their current fire pit. We give you a little bit closer look at what we got going on here. Here's the stream. We tried to get a lot of action on this stream. We got a little falls coming in over here. We got this here as well. Falls coming in here. And then we get up into this area. And there's just lots of little falls here and there. So the water's a little bit cloudy, but that should clear up in a couple days. So that's a wrap on this job.